The imagery in body bags is extremely vivid. As I read Brian's words, I can see what he saw. I can see the dead bodies on the ground. I can see the blood on their faces, the bullet holes in their heads. Excuse me. I can see the crows in the sky. I can see what he saw. I can also feel the tone that he has when he's writing. Of course, he has a tone of sadness and of maybe a little bit of anger. Those tones are expected in war, at least to me. But he also has this tone of confusion and disbelief. I think that's really interesting. He's describing death, but he can hardly believe that these people are actually dead. It's very powerful to me. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Body Bags by Brian Turner. A murder of crows looks on in silence from the eucalyptus trees above as we stand over the bodies, who look as if they might roll over, wake from a dream and question us about the blood drying on their skulls. The bullets lodged in the back of their skulls. To ask where their wives and children are this morning, and why this hovering of flies. The taste of flatbread and chai gone from their mouths as they stretch and rise, wondering who these strangers are, who would kick their hard feet, saying, "Last call, motherfuckers. Last call." As you can see, there's a lot of confusion in that poem. It's disbelief. I hope I was able to express that tone as I recited it. Another thing that I think is extremely interesting about the poem, when I first read the poem, I assumed these are American soldiers, comrades that are dead. As I continued to read, I began to think that's probably the wrong assumption. He mentions flatbread and chai. So I just did a quick Google search and found out that flatbread and chai are actually common dishes in Afghanistan, which makes me think that he was inferring these are Afghan natives that are dead. Also, the people Brian Turner is presumably with is referring to the bodies as motherfuckers, which makes me think they're enemy. If they are enemy, that brings a lot of new insight to the poem. Because Brian isn't calling them motherfuckers. He sees them as people. He's looking at them as individuals, as humans, with families, with wives and children. That's a very powerful statement, I think. Even the enemy have wives, even the enemy have children. Everyone is human. And that's something we ought to think about as we move forward in our career in the military. Thank you.